So my Beerus video did pretty well. Time to do the same thing again for the sake of relevancy. Unfortunately though, out of the 6 characters that were teased at the end of season 6, the only one left I can do an opponent prediction for is the only one of them that I don't know at all. Oh dear. In this video I'm going to go over 9 possible matches for Crona from Soul Eater, all of equal levels of likelihood. If none of these matches clicked with you, then go check out Nemesis Bloodreich's video to see another 9 possible matches. Also, full disclosure, I have never watched a single episode of Soul Eater, hence why there's only about half as many matches here as there were in the Beerus video, so I have no clue how powerful Crona is. As such, I'll be going off the Versus Battle wiki page to give a general semi-educated guess on which opponents Crona can beat. Alright, let's get started. Carnage is basically the character I've seen predicted the most for Crona's opponent, since both fight using blood and have partners embedded in said blood. There's Venom as well, but Nemesis is covering him. As for Carnage, it'd be cool to see him not be done dirty like he was against Lucy, but it seems like he would lose regardless. Carnage has comparable speed, but island level attacking potency is a bit out of his league. I can't say I'd be too excited for this one for the same reason I didn't like Beerus's 500,000 possible Marvel opponents. Death Battle has completely exhausted any interest I've had in Marvel battles for the foreseeable future, with very few exceptions. And this definitely isn't one of them. But if we want to talk about opponents with good connections, look no further than Kara from Undertale. This match was easily the best episode of Venomous Skirmish and has such deep, rich connections. Like how both of their genders are ambiguous. They fight with blades and literally nothing else. Just those two things. But a samurai is clearly an intellectual who has ascended beyond our mortal comprehension. This match is also very fair. I think island level versus universal could go either way, especially since Death Battle has had an island buster beat a universe buster before. Next is one of the other opponents I've seen most frequently requested, Ryuko from Kill La Kill. This seems to also work off the parasitic partners connection that Crona has with Carnage, with the addition of Crona and Ryuko both being edgy anime sword fighters. I actually wouldn't mind this episode happening. Out of all the opponents I've seen for Crona, Ryuko is the one I'm the most familiar with since I've actually seen Kill La Kill. I'd be interested to see how they'd tackle Ryuko's stats and whether or not they'd use her final form that she used to beat Ragyo. If they do, then she should definitely win. If not, then I'm not sure. Crona seems to be faster regardless, but Ryuko has some pretty impressive regeneration. If Crona won in the animation but they still said the winner is Ryuko at the end, then this would dethrone Snake vs. Sam as my favorite episode. Now for the opponent everyone has been waiting for. There's no point in dragging it out longer than I need to. Tai Lung is definitely one of the most likely characters for Crona to fight. If you don't understand the connections, then shame on you. Too bad the better. More tragic character loses, but oh well. Another opponent I've seen requested is Alex Mercer. I'm guessing again that the connection here is the Best Picture winner at the 2020 Academy Awards. This fight is dumb and I don't like it. Alex's fight is with Cole. Crona probably kicks the shit out of him regardless. So this would be a really boring episode. But an opponent for Crona that wouldn't bore me is Volcarona. See, it's funny because their names are vaguely similar. I have achieved comedy. Crona probably wins. I've also seen Filia from Skullgirls as a suggestion for a Crona matchup. I've never watched or read Soul Eater, nor have I played Skullgirls, so I'm not even going to try and pad this section out or try to guess the connections. Versus Battle Wiki tells me that Crona stomps, so that's what I'm going with. Then there's Crono, a very fair opponent, and the connection is very funny because they both have similar names. And one last match for the road, Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Another fight where the connection is parasitic partners, but with these two the partners take the form of their swords. I'm not sure who should win, since I'm not too knowledgeable on Soul Calibur. Versus Wiki tells me Nightmare one-shots but Crona blitzes. So I'm going to just go and say the winner is Ryuko. And those were 9 equally possible opponents that Crona could fight. Let me know in the comments who you want to see them up against. And if you want to see another 9 potential opponents, go check out Nemesis's video, which will be linked in the description. My next video is going to be one ranking each season 7 Death Battle episode so far. It's fully written, so it should be out soon. I'll see you then.